Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Bryce and today is October 15th. I'm going to be going out to the farm today. It's about 9 a.m. right now. My buddy Wyatt's going to meet me over there. And I don't know if we're going to pick corn today or not because my dad called me and said that the scale is broken up at the elevator. And they don't know when they're going to get it fixed. So, but we have some chores to do over at the farm. My dad bought 4 steers and they could use another corn stalk bale in their pen, so I'll probably go over and do that with Wyatt. And then if we still can't pick corn, we'll probably get the batwing ready so we can start chopping stalks. But I'll let you know when I get to the farm. All right, so my dad just called, gave me the news. The scale's fixed at the elevator, so I'm gonna start my dad's semi up here, let it warm up for a little bit, so when he gets here, it'll have at least some heat in it, so then he can take it to town. And while this is warming up, me and Wyatt are gonna fill up the fuel tank in the back of my grandma's truck, and then we're gonna take a grain truck up to the elevator. So let's go. Got Dad's truck fired up, so we're gonna pull my grandma's truck down here and fill the diesel tank up in the back so we can fill the combine up. Me and Wyatt are going up in the white truck right now. This is my second load ever, taking a load to town. And we're getting there. I'm still learning how to drive these old trucks. It's pretty fun. I like doing it. Just gonna take some getting used to it. But we'll get to it. Well, I got you on a time lapse right now on the grain truck, so that's all you're gonna get to see. I don't want to mess around with my phone while I'm driving. That's why I got Wyatt here with me. So yeah, we'll see you when we get to Pine Island. Well, we made it, everybody. I had a little trouble just in town here. I having trouble getting it in gear. I was just pressured. There was a bunch of cars around me and stuff, and I went from first to fourth. So that was the only struggle I had. We're just at the scale right now. We just got probed, and you just heard that buzzer, so that means we're good to go. And we're gonna go and dump now. So let's go. Just like that, we're empty. Now we're gonna go back to the scale, go back over it, and then we'll go in and get our slip, head back to the field. So we just got our ticket, we went over the scale again, head back to the field, and grab the other truck. So we made it to the field here now. I'm just driving down the laneway here. We're gonna park this by the combine. My dad should be off work now and should be just getting to the farm, and he'll be able to take his semi up and dump it. And we dropped Wyatt's car off here earlier. So once I park this truck, he can give me a ride back to the farm, and we can jump in the red truck and take that up right away, and then we can start picking. So gonna drop this off and head back. So there's actually a trailer park right up here, and where all the sewage goes is into these two ponds up here. So that's what is inside these fences. And then they pump it out through a giant sprinkler, which is actually going up on the hill. They pump it all out and they spread it out onto the hill. I think that's pretty cool too. Combine's right up here. We'll park the truck. Oh, looks like Dad's here. Sweet. All right, I got the truck parked down by the combine, and Dad met us here, and then Wyatt dropped me off at the tractor here with the grain cart. And we're gonna move this down to where the combine is. Dad's greasing the combine. And once we drop this off, Wyatt's gonna take me back to the farm, and we're gonna take that red truck up to the elevator. So that's empty, and then we'll have two empty grain trucks, and then my dad's still gotta go dump his semi. So that's the plan so far. Things can change, but I'll let you know what's gonna happen. Tractor is moved over here with the grain truck and the combine. Now let's go see if we're gonna go back to the farm and get the red truck like I think we're doing, or if we gotta do something else. All right, so we're back at the farm here. We got Dad started combining. He's got the cart and that white truck to fill up. Me and Wyatt are gonna take this red truck up to the elevator, and then not sure after that, but I'll let you know. Good to go. Ready to go?
Yep.
We got our ticket. We're gonna head back to the farm because we're almost out of fuel, and Wyatt's got to get to football practice, so you better hurry up.
Yeah, let's go.
All right, so I just made it back to the farm, had to drop Wyatt off. Like I said, he's got football practice. Now I'm gonna take my grandma's truck with the diesel tank in the back, take that up to the field quick so I can fill my dad up. All right, so I got the combine filled up. Dad's gonna put a little more on the grain cart right there, and then I'll fill the white truck, and then I'll take that to town. And as soon as I leave, Dad's gonna take my grandma's truck back to the farm so he can take his semi up. All right, everybody, so I got the white truck full. I put the cart back up here in the middle of the field so Dad can jump in it. Now we're gonna get in and take this load to Pine Island.
know, so you're thinking, well, you know, with contribution. Oh, no, we don't do it. No.
So, another successful trip to Pine Island. I made it here. I'm on the scale now. I'm a little light. I could have put a little more on here. I'll have to put a little more on next time. He's probing me right now, taking a sample of the grain. And once he gives me the buzzer, I'll pull off and go dump. Dumping. So I just went in and got my ticket here, and yeah, I was a little light. I can put a little more on next time. And Dad just called and said that the red truck that I took up, my second load, had a little too much on it, but I didn't load that one. But he just said, gotta make sure we're loading them right because we don't need to be getting any tickets, and I agree. So got our ticket. We're gonna head back to the field. Dad's got a full cart and fill back up, and we're gonna head back to the elevator. Okay, everybody, so I just made it back to the field here. I'm gonna go find the grain cart and fill myself back up. I really wish my grandpa was still here to see me driving truck. I know he'd be very proud of me for doing this, and I'm very proud of myself for doing this. This is my first year driving truck. It's actually my first full day driving truck, and it's just, you know, I think about him every day, and every fall it's just really hard because, you know, I just wish he was here. My grandpa passed away, I think, 3 years ago now, and he always ran the combine. It just sucks that he's not here anymore. I rode many loads up to the elevator with my grandpa. But there's the grain cart right there. We're gonna grab it, fill me back up, and take my 5th load to town, I believe. Hey, millennial farmer, look at this. I figured out your trick. Hey, that works pretty good. Okay, everybody, so I got the white truck full. I put a little more on it this time. Hopefully I didn't put too much on. Hopefully it's just right. I'm gonna bring the grain cart back up into the field here. Put it by the combine so when my dad gets back with his semi, he can start combining again. So let's go. So some of you guys might be wondering, why do we have the combine sitting there not running? Well, it's just me and my dad today. My Uncle Greg took a vacation, not even halfway done with harvest, and he's already taken a vacation. Nah, I'm just kidding. He's on vacation. He went to Wisconsin Dells with his family, but we're 2 weeks ahead of where we were last year. We're not in a big hurry, and we're still getting stuff done. We just need to get all the trucks empty. That way, my dad will be able to keep going, and I can just keep trucking. So, like I said, we're gonna take the white truck up to sweep my 5th load. So, let's get out of here.
Also very players, if you were to have a level with a target level, or I think that it was a
Got our ticket. Now we're gonna, well, you guys know the drill already. White truck needed some gas, so I'm just gonna fill up here at the farm and then we'll head back to the field. I needed to get some stuff out of my pickup anyways. I was at the farm, so it worked out. All right, everybody, so I just got back to the field here. I stopped at Grandma's, got some cookies. It's about 5 o'clock and I haven't even had lunch yet, but this should hold me over. My Uncle Lance showed up. I think he's going to take the next truck up so I can help my dad open up the field by running the grain cart. But I'm going to leave you guys in my dad's truck here to charge because you're almost dead. So I'm going to let my phone charge, and I'm going to put a new battery in my GoPro so I can have that going. But we'll see you in a few. so back to running cart here. What's really cool about this long field here is there's an old abandoned sand pit right down here. It's a pretty big drop off. Don't want to get too close to it. But there's actually about 4 or 5 of these abandoned sand pits around here. And me and my buddies have walked through them all. It's just cool to see. I just wish I could have been here and see what they would have been like operating. Like, they all connect, they all have roads going through them. There's old pit signs in there telling people where to go. It's just a pretty cool place, but a lot of deer damage on this field. I don't really want to show you. It kind of looks pretty terrible. Just up on this top hill, there's a lot of deer around here. Just going to chase Dad right now. I don't know what time the elevator closes today. Couldn't tell you. Probably 6 or 7, and it's about 5:30 right now. So cart's about half full, and let's go find Dad. You guys remember at the beginning of the video when I told you about where they keep all the sewage from the trailer park? Well, that's them sprinkling it out right there in their big sprinkler. That's not a sprinkler you want to run through. No, thank you. I believe that's a load. We might need a little more, but good thing Lance showed up so I can help my dad open up this field. And Lance is trucking, so we'll fill Lance up. Hopefully this is enough, and then we can get back to grain carting. Got Lance filled up, he's leaving right now. That'll be the last load for the night. Elevator closes at 7. And then we're gonna fill the semi up and probably the cart. And then we're gonna call it quits. And then tomorrow, Friday, we're gonna start on that big field right there. But we'll keep going until we quit here. Check out that sunset. That's pretty. Yeah, remember when I said there's a lot of deer out here? My tractor's right there, and there's a deer right there. You can't see it, but doesn't even care. I'm talking. It's just eating corn. Hey! Get out of there! Get the hell out of there! Get out of there! Yeah. Ah, it's a little buck. I scared him away. Got another cart full here. I'm gonna fill. Looks like Lance isn't back in the truck yet, so I'm gonna put this dump in the semi, and then I'm gonna run and get my dad something to eat here. Again, I haven't had lunch yet. I'm starving, and I guess he's starting to get hungry. So I'm gonna dump this and probably go to McDonald's. It's about 7:30 now. Made it back to the field with the goods. Dad's just coming down with the combine. When he gets down here, I'll jump out and give him his food, and then we'll go till the semi's full. So, yep.
said, of course she's in bed. The cop said, well, no, actually, she and some girl named Delilah are at the beach in your car.
Oh my God.
And we ran out of gas. We stole her mom's car and we ran out of gas.
All right, everybody. So I just put my second dump on the semi, and it can still use a little more. So Dad's gonna fill the rest of the semi out with a little bit that's in the hopper, and then we're gonna pick the rest of this field. It should all fit in the white grain truck, and that's probably gonna be it for today's video. It's dark out, not really much to record. So yeah, if you like the video, please give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe if you want to see more of what I do. And with that being said, guys, see you next time.